Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we got some exciting news as Black Ops 6 just updated earlier today and Season 1 is now out. If you have purchased the Vault Edition, you will get the Black Cell Battle Pass for free. And with that Black Cell Battle Pass, there are two weapons that you can get. Sorry, with that Battle Pass in general, or without the Battle Pass, the weapons are both free. The Krig C, I believe, and the SOG. Both returning from one returning from Black Ops 4 and the other returning from Black Ops Cold War. Yes, I am very excited to cover today as we have multiple things to talk about. The first thing I want to cover is directed mode in zombies. In zombies, uh, we have the Easter eggs, of course, and after a set amount of time, uh, at least for Liberty Falls and Terminus, it was about a couple weeks. For the two maps that we've had since launch, we just got the directed modes, and they are they both show where to go. It is completely directed. There is nothing hidden. It is completely different, as said by the directed mode, of course. And the rounds do cap. Now, it doesn't just go straight to 15, as previously said. There is certain steps you have to complete by a certain round. It will cap at, it could say round 3, round 7, round 11, and it caps at round 15 in the end. There are new rewards for both versions of the maps as well. There are weapon charms that you get for both of the Easter eggs. There's also 5,000 XP, as I believe is also in the other versions, the standard versions. But you also get two new calling cards. They are not as great as the previous calling cards because they are not animated. They're just still calling cards. The best versions are doing it early as it is a different color variant with the emblem that shows that you've completed it early. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, this one's just a quick thing. It's kind of separate, but there is another ray gun skin. Yeah, I have not seen a lot of people talk about it, but there is another skin for the ray gun, and it is a Mastercraft, I believe, and I'm kind of recording this without looking at it, but the ray gun is that ray gun skin is currently unattainable as I can tell. My friend that I talked to when we first saw this believes that it will be in a future bundle, which, could make sense. And I did check the battle pass in case it was there. I didn't see anything there though. So it could be either of those, or it could be a hidden Easter egg step or something inside the game that could have us acquire the ray gun. It's called the Zaptastic, and it looks nice. It is clean. Now, as you can see by the title, let's talk about the Nebula Camo Grind. The Nebula Camo Grind, there's people that have completed it, which is still insane to me. But there's people that are having a difficult time trying to get those headshots. I, I believe that the special and the mastery challenges are honestly easier than the headshots because the headshots is just tedious and take too long. Well, with directed mode, that makes it easy. You can cap at round 15 and get 40 zombie kills per round, or quote unquote round. It would reset. It still does the round change, but you're still capped at 15. The zombie's health and damage does not increase anymore. So you can just continue to farm headshots. And it is so easy. Not only that, but if you want to farm weapon levels or XP in zombies alone, go ahead, jump into directed mode. I believe that Liberty Falls will be the best option for these. But in a game of about, 40 minutes, I think I acquired over 1,100 headshots. And while a lot of people might say that's not great, you can just, and it may take a little longer than normal, but you're capping at round 15, getting all of those headshots, which is really easy. you can do it in a single game, unlike previously where you'd have a bunch of manglers spawn and you'd die. But that brings me to the other part about this. If there are specific special challenges, or if there if you are doing the mastery camos, anything that includes armored zombies, specifically light armored, heavy armored, manglers, abominations, amalgams, vermins, or parasites, any of those, you will have to play a normal game, as round 15 doesn't really spawn any of those in. You get very minimal. Any of the specials and elites you will not get at all after the first time you hit round 15 on the directed mode. You have to continue and play on other modes, which honestly I think is still fine because at least we can get past the tedious headshot challenges this easy. And I'll give you recommendations about the headshot challenge in directed mode right now. Now, what you want to do, as you can see in my setup, I have a tier 2 packed weapon all the way up to legendary. I did not pack a tier 3 packet, and the reason is the ammo cost would be too high. Yes, as you can see, my points have increased marginally, but the problem with that is if you down earlier on, you have to spend 5,000 points. You're making about less than 5,000 points on round 15. I'm making just under, probably 4,500, somewhere around there. And it's not the greatest. That's why keeping tier 2 pack and legendary weapon rarity is the way to go. And it's still, as you can see, melts zombies. It's not like I'm having any struggles. I definitely have the jet gun as my second weapon in case of anything. Plus, it helped progressing through the rounds quicker. Oh, and that's something I need to bring up. Do the Easter egg. Do the Easter egg up until you build the LTG. I built the LTG and did not go for the first HVT, but I had completed every other part before that. That is how you increase the round cap. Increasing the round cap is by doing the Easter egg. So make sure you do that. It's a little tedious setup, but it's worth it. What also, Wonder Fizz is on the map, straight up. I recommend the 5 perks you get in this order would be Jug, Stamina Up, Quick Revive, Speed Cola, then Deadshot. Now, Deadshot you can kind of throw in there earlier if you want for the headshots, but I think the rest are necessary into keeping you alive. As even though it's round 15, this Zombies game mode is harder than previous in a sense, because not in the sense of you will go down fast from the hits, their damage is very minimal, it's just minimal damage over time comes to a lot, as in you will get swarmed. Also, keeping points for the armor you can honestly wait till round 15 to get. I stayed with tier 1 armor up until round 15. I got everything else first. I first upgraded my weapons, then I would have gotten my perks, and then I would go and acquire the armor. For this strat, honestly, any lethals, tacticals you can bring in, any field upgrades, preferably for field upgrades, probably Frenzied Guard. I think Frenzied Guard would probably be the best, as they will only damage your shield or your armor, and they won't run away from you, and you can just get headshots from that. So yes, if you want to go for the special or mastery camos, at that point I'd have to say find some randoms or play with friends, hop into a game, and just if you get a bunch of mangler or abomination spawns, try and take them out. Now I will say about this, do be warned, this strategy may be patched. Why will it be patched? I have no idea. I personally don't think that this is a bug or a glitch or anything. This is just something that they didn't think of. And honestly, I don't see anything that they can really do to counteract it. And I don't think it needs to be counteracted. I think that the directed mode, yes, it's good to do the Easter eggs and do stuff like that. But I believe that using leaving this in for headshots would be beneficial. A lot of people would be happy if this was just left alone like this. So Treyarch, I am begging you, please do not patch this. Please don't make this harder for us. The 2,000 critical headshots is already hard enough. Just you have us going for weapons that become explosive later on, so we'll have to figure out stuff like that. So please, Treyarch, give us this one chance. Give us this one thing. It's not like we can get a high round on this map, on this game mode or anything like that. But that is all the news for today. I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.